Have you ever wondered how a single event could trigger a global conflict as massive as World War II? It all began with a complex web of political, economic, and social factors, each playing its part in the world's descent into war. The Treaty of Versailles, signed at the end of World War I, left Germany in a state of resentment and economic depression. This punitive peace treaty, coupled with the economic crisis, created a fertile ground for the rise of radical ideologies. Enter Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party. They seized upon this discontent, promising a return to German pride and power. Their rise to power was meteoric, fueled by a potent blend of nationalism, propaganda, and charismatic leadership. The Nazi Party's aggressive foreign policies and blatant disregard for the Treaty of Versailles created an atmosphere of dread and anticipation. With the stage set, the fuse was lit with Germany's invasion of Poland in 1939, marking the beginning of World War II. In the early years of the war, the Axis powers seemed unstoppable, but how did they manage to conquer such vast territories in such a short time? The answer lies in their strategies and alliances. Germany, for example, introduced the world to Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. This tactic combined speed, surprise, and overwhelming firepower to disrupt enemy lines before they could react, creating chaos and confusion. The result was a rapid advance that left adversaries in disarray. Meanwhile, Italy played a role of its own. Under the leadership of Benito Mussolini, Italy sought to re-establish itself as a dominant European power. They invaded countries like Albania and Greece, expanding their influence across the Mediterranean. Across the world, Japan was making advancements in the Pacific. Their aggressive expansion was driven by a desire for resources and territory, leading to the invasion of countries like China, the Philippines, and numerous Pacific islands. By 1941, the Axis powers had gained significant ground, but the tides of war were about to turn. What does it take to stop a seemingly unstoppable force? The answer lies in the formation and strategy of the Allied powers. In response to the Axis powers' aggressive expansion, a group of nations banded together in a powerful alliance. This coalition, known as the Allies, consisted of the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, China, and eventually the United States. The United States initially maintained a stance of neutrality, but everything changed on December 7, 1941. The surprise attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese triggered the United States' entry into the conflict. This added a new and powerful force to the Allies' ranks, tipping the scales in their favor. As the war progressed, several pivotal battles marked turning points in the Allies' favor. The Battle of Midway in the Pacific, where the U.S. Navy decisively defeated an attacking fleet of the Imperial Japanese Navy, was one such instance. Another significant battle was Stalingrad on the Eastern Front, where the Soviets managed to halt and then reverse the German advance. These victories were not without their cost. The war claimed countless lives and left deep scars on nations and individuals alike. But through unity, strategic planning, and sheer determination, the Allies were able to change the course of the war. The cost was high, but by 1945 the Allies had successfully pushed back the Axis powers, leading to the end of World War II. World War II changed the face of the world, but what are the lasting impacts of this devastating conflict? In the aftermath of the war, the world was left in ruins, both physically and politically. Yet, amidst the devastation, significant changes began to take shape. The creation of the United Nations, for instance, was a direct response to the conflict. Born out of a need for international cooperation and peacekeeping, the United Nations has since played a crucial role in navigating global crises and fostering diplomatic relations. The end of the war also marked the start of the Cold War, a tense and precarious period of geopolitical rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. This era of suspicion and brinkmanship not only redefined international politics but also had profound impacts on society, culture, and technology. Moreover, the scars of World War II continue to shape global politics and society. From the ongoing debates about war reparations and responsibility, to the persistent trauma and memories passed down through generations, the echoes of the conflict are still felt today. But perhaps the most enduring legacy is the reminder of the devastating potential of human conflict. World War II stands as a stark testament to the depths of destruction we can plunge into, yet also the heights of resilience, unity, and hope we can reach in its wake. World War II, a testament to the destructive potential of mankind, continues to shape our world even today.